tournament game than if you're just on the ladder. It's
Yep.
yeah, and your game could get casted. Let's think Nick is in the finals now actually, so that's pretty cool. All right, let's see. It's a best of 3 again. Winner gets a WoW cardboard, and in the bottom right corner of the map is our yellow Protoss, Aardkwak from Team Braze, or Braz, I should say. Braze?
I'm not
I
sure
think
if
it's
it's
Braz.
a Dutch team or not. I
Yeah,
would
it's a Dutch
assume
team.
so. Yeah. And his opponent in the top left, also from Team Braze, it's the Red Protoss is Nick. I'm just gonna
Indeed.
default to English pronunciation if you don't mind.
Braze is cool. That's default to English. Aardkwak. I'm not gonna default to English for Aardkwak though.
No, for sure.
Aardkwak. That doesn't sound too cool.
I
Alright,
don't
so
think
these are
there's
teammates. They probably have spent hours and hours playing against each other in the team house while the team coach was instructing them. So this could get wonky because they know exactly what they're going to do.
Yeah, there's actually a really good chance that they do. Like, if they stick to this philosophy of perfecting a single build order, and they also practice that against each other, then yeah, that would be a very realistic scenario. On the other hand, I would say if you're practicing against teammates, that is also the correct time to actually just try out something different because you're not playing on ladder, so there's no consequences, and you can ask your teammates for feedback. Which is one of the great reasons why it's awesome to play with a team.
Yeah, definitely. Cyber Core going down after the second gateway for Aardkwak. On the other side of the map, we see Nick not throwing down a second gateway yet, so we may. I'm not sure. He's spending his money though. Let's see. He has filled out both of his assimilators, whereas Aardkwak is only mining with 2 probes on each.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's fixing it now. He was mining with only one of those. He's scouting around his base for proxies. However, he's being proxied in a different location. I expect this to be a Stargate. Looking at this serious amount of gas that Nick has built up, and there we go. So this is probably going to be an Oracle flying straight into Aardkwak's base. However, Aardkwak, yeah, he did get two gateways, and he's pumping out stalkers right now.
Oh, 2 Stargates.
Oh my.
Oh man.
Yeah. This is he's committing so heavily to the Stargate tech. He's not even getting warp gate.
Wow.
That's how serious he is about this. And this is actually sort of good for Aardkwak because stalkers are usually your best defense against early attack. This is a 4-gate.
A 4-gate.
He's actually 4-gating.
This is cool. This is a build from, I don't know, 2012, 11.
Earlier, this is beta stuff, basically. Well, I didn't think people actually 4-gate it in beta. Oh, and he's 4-gating with a robo, so this might be like a warp prism 4-gate. The downside of investing that heavily into your infrastructure early in the game means you're going to be slowly behind in units. He's getting 2 more stalkers. However, his current stalkers are all on the other side of the map. He's going to be there like,
there's nothing
here. Oh, come on, just attack the probes, dude.
There's literally nothing.
All right, and this is putting Nick quite a predicament. He doesn't have warp gate. Like he's going to be running for his life with his probes.
Okay, he's starting
the Oracle
pylons. He needs to start cannons.
Wait, he's getting a void. He's got 1 Oracle. Yeah. It's currently flying into the main of Aardkwak, and there's also nothing here to defend. There's going to be 2 stalkers popping out, but right now this Oracle is getting triple kill, quadra kill, pentakill, multi-kill. Wicked sick.
Oh my god! So these players are falling apart on both sides, and but why aren't there cannons going down for Nick here? He could play some cannons.
Okay, now there's a void ray, which gets chased away, so you kind of waste this prismatic alignment. So he's got 4 stalkers. Aardkwak at this point actually has a decent income, and these 4 stalkers just kiting probes away in a very dramatic fashion. And they did take out the pylon near the 3 buildings here, so that was a brilliant move. So now, that was not very good by Nick. I'm afraid. Like he really needs to keep the mothership core between the 2 buildings because he cannot fight against 4 stalkers. So yeah, things are looking up for Aardkwak. Like he just positioned his stalkers right into the main. He's got at least 2 pylons somewhat strategically positioned.
Okay, but so if Nick somehow can get his base up and running again, he has a significant supply lead, probe lead, and now comes the Void Ray. Can it defend these? I think
it's already killed 1. He's gonna get a surround on one of the stalkers. Oh, he's killed 2. Oh, but
he's gonna get him.
Fight his head on. I'm not quite sure.
No!
Oh, it loses the Void Ray. Oh, can he get this around on the Stalker though? I don't think so.
Holy shit. Okay, so again, there's still a worker lead for Nick, but most of his workers are out on the map chasing a stalker.
Oh, and
So
now, yeah. And now Nick Aardkwak actually smells
yeah.
blood and recognizes he can just take out the proxy. The Oracle smells blood as well. He's gonna fly into the base and he's like, that's quite a lot of undefended probes you've got here.
Oh my
It'd
god.
be a shame if something happened.
Oh, does he run out of energy? Why did he stop attacking? Oh no, he attacks a stalker right away.
He actually
Cool.
killed the Stalker. So, yeah, this is okay. He's gonna relocate and kill probably the rest of these probes.
All probes dead, except for 3. Oh my god.
Oh, now he's out of energy. Okay, so let's look at the work account. Nick actually has a work account with very little infrastructure. So he's building cannons to defend the buildings near his base.
Now come the cannons.
The Aardkwak is actually moving his own stock.
No! Pylon finish it!
The
Cannon
that
finish!
does pop out is actually unpowered. There is a mothership core though, so he can actually do close overcharge here. But then, does a good job, it almost takes down one of the stock. It's the other. But this core.
Oh, takes out the one cannon there.
Close. And these stocks seem to be not really much sort of stuff. And he's got the second one. This needs only stock left. And remember, he has like no money. He's got 2 probes.
Oh,
This
man.
game turned around in a way I did not expect it to.
Definitely.
Got Aardkwak to be good. Oh, he picked up third stalker. That's really good.
Is he gonna take-
Focusing on the other one? Only
Wow.
one stalker left. Aardkwak. Great movie by Nick.
Yeah, that was definitely worth it. Take some damage on the Oracle and just take out 2 stalkers. Really cool. And Nick, or Aardkwak, is now licking his wounds. He's like, what can I do? I have 3 probes. He's very lucky to have those. Oh, now he's 4. He's very lucky to have those 2 remaining. If the Oracle from Nick had focused those probes, he would have had none. But now he has some, trying to build up an economy again. But it's 23 probes against 5. So that's going to be... Oh, and actually, Nick is trying to get his Stargaze powered again. But Aardkwak will have none of that.
No, that's stalker. Well, actually, he planted another pylon, so I don't think he's going to be able to do all that much. He needs to run in there and yeah, kill it with his 1 stalker. Nick is building zealots. I'm not entirely sure why. I guess, yeah, no, he has plenty of gas, so he could just make stalkers of his own.
2 more oracles being built here. Are they gonna pop up? They're being
sure.
chrono
Yeah,
boosted.
chrono boost will ensure that they will. Nick's oracle actually, yeah, is almost ready to strike down this stalker. It's actually pretty close. Like this pylon's taking a lot of damage. Yeah, it's gonna die.
Oh, very close. Okay.
But the oracle has no energy.
Mothership core from Aardkwak coming in as well.
Oh, but he chases it away again. Oh man, yeah, 2 pylons. I don't think he can stop the Stargate being reconstructed. Nick has stopped building probes. He's currently at 17, and he hasn't. You know, he's actually supply blocked quite heavily, but these 2 pylons should fix that. And yeah, this Stalker is going to notice like, oh, I can't do a whole lot against this. I'm afraid we have double Oracle production. The second Stalker joins the fight, but DPS-wise, Oracles are quite they're quite nasty business.
Mm-hmm.
And Aardkwak needs some. Yeah, he warps in his own Stalker.
Nick
so
doesn't care. Nick doesn't care. He's like, I'm just gonna kill your base again. 3 oracles.
3 Stalkers for 3 Oracles. Down.
Oh.
Nice floating overcharge.
Yeah. Oh.
Kills 2 of the Oracles. Damages. Well, he actually didn't take any physical damage, but the Stalker. We're not on attack move.
This game is not over. I mean, Aardkwak is still doing damage, but you know Nick should be building up a sizable lead. Although I gotta say he needs an expansion. His main is running out of minerals, so he now has some gateways up and running back home. He has warp gate research as well, and he's built a couple of sentries and zealots. What's up with that?
Sorry for picking that. I didn't realize that still worked, but yeah, what's up with the sentries and the zealots? Maybe his strategy is to make hallucinated archons. And
I would love to see that.
Force field. There's no blink. Force field. Do it. Oh, almost.
Thank you, Jeroen.
That was pretty close. Okay, so he's got he's got these void rays, and these stalkers are actually hurrying back in order to defend. Photon Overcharge really needs to be deployed there because this 1 stalker is gonna go down really quickly. Yeah.
Oh, on the wrong pylon.
Oh, that's the wrong pylon.
Okay, Void Rays are drawing the army away, and now the sentry is gonna attack the pylon at the front.
Mothership core.
Ooh.
Oh, picking up the motion core is actually huge. He needs to force field the ramp though, but I don't think he sees this coming.
Oh,
And
he
the last
takes. He was focusing the sentries to prevent the sentries from blocking the ramp, I think, but I'm not sure. I think Aardkwak can hold this off.
Oh, great
Oh,
force field!
that was good.
Catches two stalkers, and now there's actually a lot more forces here for the retro as ropes being pulled, more stalkers being warped in. Yeah, sentry's not doing all that much damage, but it's actually more than enough. Seems quite a close fight, but already so much damage. Mark Conti here. He needs to micro carefully use the health. Try to not use the hurt stock as much as he can. There's a forward warping though by Nick warping into more stock. Christ, it takes so long.
Yeah, and there's even an Oracle still chilling out from Nick
He
there.
shuts the door behind him. He's like, nope, you're not chasing me. Force fields around. Not sure if you saw that, but so yeah, economy-wise, there's 4 mineral patches left for Nick, and a few more for Aardkwak, who has, I think income-wise, they should actually, yeah, they're somewhat equal. Nick is still getting a lot more gas though, so he can make sentries and all that good stuff. But never mind. This vastly superior army has now walked up to the ramp of Aardkwak's base. Who's now warping in one last stalker in order to do what he can do. And then this very entertaining game will probably.
Yeah, there we go, GG.
This is a best of 3, right? Because I could go for another one of these.
This is a best of 3, yeah. So Nick wins game number 1. And Aardkwak can pick the map for the next game.
I'm not sure how I'm breaking up. It's so weird.
I've noticed a correlation here. Anytime StarCraft keeps getting loud, so anytime there's lots of action in StarCraft, in my view, you keep getting muted. I think it's on my end, the problem. So I'm not sure why it is happening, because it never happened before. So I could... yeah, actually,
it's not that stupid setting that mutes communication. No, that reduces the volume of other sounds or whatever.
Exactly, but that works the other way around. That's when Skype mutes other sounds, but now somehow Skype gets interrupted by StarCraft. So I'm gonna check that setting just to make sure. Oh wait, that's the wrong button. Well, many windows. Oh wait, English version of Windows here.
Well, that's I always prefer the English version because then if you run into errors, you can Google them more easily.
Yeah, I agree, but I'm just used to the Dutch one. No, the communications thingy is disabled, so that's not it. Not sure why this is happening. I'm gonna note this down and try and fix it after the broadcast.
All right. Let's see if our
yes.
What should we call them? I'm not quite sure.
What should we call what? The players, the finalists?
Yeah, like how should we refer to our finalists? I guess is a good way. Our aspiring they're not aspiring finalists because they're actually in the finals.
So they're in the academy finals though.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a good one. Whoa. My fan is falling over. Actually, if I move out of the way of my camera, everybody can see a huge Kerrigan face.
Yeah, I noticed.
Because you can see. Of course, you can see the stream. Because we bought some roll-up banners for the BattleCon event. So now we have some banners with the DSL logo on top. We're gonna use those at every opportunity. Oh wait, I thought someone was switching races, but they aren't. It's still Protoss versus Protoss.
This game is better than GSL PogChamp. Well, our view count did increase during this game, so I would be inclined to agree.
Oh crap! Still not. I need to cycle through so many different windows before I can talk in the lobby.
So what you're saying is you need higher APM to be able to even communicate in StarCraft.
Exactly. All right, cool. Players are ready. Starting the game. Dusk Towers is the setting for game number 2. All right. Yeah, someone in chat suggesting auto volume control, but I'm not sure if StarCraft can auto volume control my Skype. So I'm not sure about that. Maybe I should. Okay, so maybe I could check Skype one more time, see if there's something in the options audio settings. No, the speakers are also the auto control for them are shut off as well. So no clue. Thanks, El Condor. All right.
All right.
There we go.
It's the good old Dust Towers. Here we are in the bottom of Dust Towers. We have the blue Protoss from Team Braze. He's Nick.
Yep, blue now, and red at the top is Aardkwak. Maybe his new color will help him secure a victory in game number 2. Righto. So far, no deviations.
Yeah, so far I'm not seeing any dirty proxy so far out of either player. Usually you don't move out your probe this early, even if you are proxying, unless you want to hide them like in the back of their natural. That would be pretty insane. I'm guessing this should be more of a more eco-based game because they both have access to an easy natural. But yeah, if a player is willing to go double Stargate proxy without warp gate, then the craziest things can happen.
Well, still a relatively early scout with our scout after gateway. I guess it's not that early from Nick here. Nick going for a second simulator, so there's definitely some tech coming up. He's working towards that before he gets his second nexus. Yes, Aardkwak on the other hand has already put down his second nexus before he invested in more simulators, more tech. He's not even mining gas at all yet so far, and now gets scouted by Nick.
Yep, definitely this probe was built for scouting and not for proxying. Though, of course, those are not entirely exclusive or mutually exclusive things in StarCraft. Aardkwak, on the other hand, has put his own probe all the way to the back of the natural of Nick, but seems to be mostly just stealing minerals.
Yeah, and Nick is also stealing stuff. He's stealing a gas geyser. Yeah.
Oh, holy crap! Yeah, that's a pretty nice gas steal. Yeah. I'm not sure how much it's actually gonna impact this game because he could just build in a simulator as natural.
Yep.
But this could still be quite annoying.
It can mess up your timings for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I think this was a one-gas build to start with. I mean, he's going second gateway, but Aardkwak is quite low on gas, so he's building a second simulator in his natural, so this was quite annoying for him.
Yeah. Very cool.
And the first proxy pylon has been spotted on the map right near the base of Aardkwak.
At a very devious location here at the top of some little ledge. Oh, and there go another 2 Stargates. So Nick says, why change a winning strategy?
Yeah, and like I mentioned this time, he's not afraid to skip warp gate. There would have been a nice giveaway. Like Aardkwak by now has been chrono boosting warp gate, and he had a probe in his opponent's base. I think an adept just took care of it.
Wait, I missed that. Sorry.
Yeah, there's an adept marching across the map, and he has 1 kill, so that's the one that killed the scouting probe.
Alright, cool. So Nick's gonna show an adept, make Aardkwak think that there's a adeptage going on, but then there's gonna be another, I think maybe Oracle and Void Ray again, or 2 Oracles maybe this time. I'm not sure.
Maybe. I love the fact that Nick is going double proxy Stargate with a warp gate, but he does go for the correct decision to go for a Nexus because he's just banking too many minerals. All right, what's it gonna be? Double Void Ray. Wow. Void Ray. Many harass.
Yeah. We're sticking with the theme of today. Such harass. Okay, so why Void Rays and not Oracles? Because Void Rays deal better with Stalkers, and Nick has seen that there are Stalkers out for Aardkwak.
Yeah. I'm guessing it's mostly in order to just fight rather than just kill workers. Yeah, I'm wondering what Aardkwak's plan is. Like, once again, he's marching a couple Stalkers across the map, like he did in the previous game at a similar timing.
Do you think he's gonna go around the corner and check the upper ledge? No, he's not. So he won't know about these Void Rays until they're in his... Actually, I think the Void Rays will be in his base before his Stalkers end up at Nick's base. Does Nick have anything to defend this time? No. Just like last time, there is literally not a single fighting unit in Nick's base to defend against these Stalkers.
This is so funny.
Oh my god.
Like, yeah, and
2 Void Rays.
Aardkwak's like, well, there's nothing here. There is nothing. Okay, he's gonna motion for, so he can deploy 1 photon overcharge gonna do that. Aardkwak actually makes a swift exit in return. Oh, this Mothership Core needs to be very careful. In fact, it needs to get out now, otherwise it's gonna get picked off. The Void Rays are now flying into the base of Aardkwak, but they are not. Well, they are somewhat probably being controlled. Two Stalkers already, but one is already quite low on health. But the DPS of these things
is insane.
Wow. It is insane. Yeah, that's not an Arcos pylon. Oh no, and Ray just gets
so
away.
Very close. Oh, and Aardkwak is pulling back his Stalkers. I'm not sure if that was a good move because is the one? No, it's not. Oh, and he takes out. Oh my God.
Still alive.
This is not looking good for Aardkwak at all because the Cyber Core is gonna get taken down, so there's gonna be no more Stalkers.
No more Stalkers. You're right. That's absolutely huge. And the DPS of these Void Rays is it's increasing. Well, we need to clump these together if he wants to get a couple of good shots in. No Mothership Core either for Aardkwak, so this might actually get very difficult to deal with. A fifth Void Ray is joining the fray. Keep in mind that Nick has clearly learned from the previous game because he has added on 2 pylons next to his Stargate rather than just 1.
Yes, and there's a Zealot back home to defend as well with the Mothership Core ready to plop down a Photon Overcharge on a pylon. Aardkwak is now fully aware of the Stargates. He has an observer right there, but there's how many Void Rays? 6 Void Rays right now versus 6 Stalkers.
Oh, you don't want to fight that.
Oh my God!
Run.
Oh, that output is insane.
Yeah, that's this is why people in lower league like to build. That's actually a very good Photon deployments. Keep them sort of at bay, but not right on top of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is difficult to say the least. Like his best shot is focusing down 2 Hz, 3 Hz Void Rays immediately. But once again, the pylons have been taken out, and I'm not sure if Aardkwak can actually deal with this.
He's just gonna focus the Nexus.
But he right-clicked it and now he's not control. Oh, he's sort of microing this in a very campaign-like fashion, I might say.
Yeah.
And just goes for the hit and run.
Okay, that's the main for Aardkwak there. Of course, fortunately, he has a natural, and he has the minerals to immediately rebuild his main. So, okay, these Voiders will be charging up their shields again. There are more gateways for Aardkwak coming up. There is another Cybernetics core, so there's more Stalkers coming in. There is no upgrade for the Stalkers yet. No upgrades of armor or attack, but also no blink for the foreseeable future. So it's going to be a bit tough, but these Stalkers can increase in numbers more, definitely quicker than the Void Rays can, but still, so many. He shouldn't be losing Stalkers either.
Run away. Oh, you don't want to head-on engage against the prismatic alignment-enabled ones. Yeah, that's so scary. Blink would have helped for sure. I agree. He was trying to get +1. Oh, you need to be enabled then.
Whoa.
Last Void Rays like this, it just shreds armor.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, I was no. That's just it. 2-0 for Nick. Nick takes the game and he takes the finals. Congrats.